Now for the newer players in Madden, I'm going to show you guys a pass play that you can be using to torture your opponents that love to run cover 3. What I've noticed playing, especially in regs, people tend to lean on that cover 3 defense a lot. More so than the man defense. Like, you'll get occasional goons that know how to run DB fire and all that, but a lot of the times, man, you're going to come across people that run cover 3. I'll show you guys an easy route that you can be using to just destroy it, dismantle anyone running cover 3. Before we get into it, man, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Full scheme breakdowns are in the members area. We're gonna be in the tray wide flex. I love the trips formation for people that are running cover 3 defense because it has routes in here that just can't be stopped. So we have two. We have the tray wide flex strong and the regular tray wide flex. I want to say this is the Chiefs offensive playbook, but the tray wide flex is in a whole slew of other playbooks. Okay, so right here, we're gonna go ahead and run. Let's do the tray wide flex strong, and then we're gonna run the play called, if I can find it here, verticals wide cross. Verticals is an offensive play. I'm sure the people have been playing Madden for years already know this, where we're headed with this. But these type of plays can really put a hurting on cover 3 defense. Now, what I like about the tray wide flex strong better than the tray wide flex is the separation you get to counter that cover 3. So I'll show you guys what I mean right here, but let's go ahead and run this play verticals wide cross against random cover 3. The only time you're going to struggle against a cover 3 is if it's a match and they match appropriately. Sometimes they don't. Now, to set this up, okay, you don't want to run the play stock. It's going to get you nowhere most of the time because the drag route ran by Kelsey, not good enough. Sometimes he'll stop in the middle of the route. Your swing route, I mean, yeah, maybe your swing route can get open and then you can put in some jukes and whatnot. But for the most part, the play itself, if we run it stock, not even the crossing route will get open good enough. There's really nothing there, bro. Like, maybe the Y route, because that's the route we're going to be looking for. But let's go ahead and look at this Y route real quick. Right here. The middle third can still kind of play it, but he can't. So let me show you guys the setup, and this is what you're going to want to do with all verticals, pretty much, essentially, is we're going to take the tight end and we're going to put him on a streak. This is going to force that middle third to respect his position. He can't just float one way or the other. He's going to have to play it, right, the way he's supposed to. And that A route is going to force him to do that. Next thing we're going to do is you'll see that the outside third on our left side can actually play inside because of the post that's coming from the X route. So we're going to take that away by just putting him on a streak. That's going to force the outside third. Now with this setup right here, and you'll notice that the route ran by the Y route against this cover 3 and we're on the left hash. Nice window as he cuts inside, right? Typically the user gods are going to want that crossing route. They will bite that crossing route, okay? Now with your running back, you can do whatever you want. I'll show you guys what I would do if I were you. But let's just look at this Y route and the separation right here. I mean, it's just beautiful right here. Boom. You'll always have that route wide open behind those hook curls in that cover 3 defense. But what I would also do is as I streak A and Y, I'll go ahead and take RB, put him on an in route because he's a dump off route, right? You could just dump him off right here. And then if you need a bailout. Now, if they're playing underneath coverage, like I think that play was right there, yeah, he'll get covered and he'll get bottled up. But a lot of the times he won't. Right now, I mean, this 3 deep is playing it pretty phenomenal too, man. So I don't know, maybe it's just a strong formation. I don't have a lot of lab time with it. Let's just see what it does right here. Nah, we're back to where we were. This is what we want. We want these easy yards going up the field and have our opponent respect it. Now, remember, like I said, we want to keep the tight end because we're looking for the Y route. Typically, what I would do is motion him out, run a clear out to look for that crossing route. However, the user guys want to do that. And when you do that and you motion him out to the sideline, the middle third no longer has to respect. He can actually play your Y route. So let's try that. Let's see what happens with the middle third. We'll motion him out. There he goes. Let's see if he floats. Now he's making a play on the ball. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't allow that. So again, we're going to leave him in this position. We're going to streak X, streak A, take RB, put him on an in route as our dump off route, or you could block your running back, depending on what you want to do. We wait for the clear. We weren't going to have time because everybody bumped him. That's the RNG part of the game. There's nothing you can do about it. You roll with the punches. Again, here we go. Boom, he gets bumped inside. We wait, he clears, and this pocket right here is going to open up most of the time. And that's why I say you could probably block your running back to make sure, right? Now, one thing I've noticed, in some cover 3s, if you leave your running back on a swing route, your Y route does not get bumped. Okay, so if we leave the swing route there, well, he gets bumped there anyway. But you'll see how there's a break, right? a quicker break to the ball because of the swing route. As if we did, like if we block our running back, then he's probably going to get bumped. But if we don't, we leave the swing route, then this becomes more, you know what I mean? Like it reacts quicker. The way you get the ball off, it just feels quicker. So again, boom, he'll bump and then bounce, and we just didn't have the time. And that's the problem. You can slide protect as well if you want. So like I said, it's the RNG side of the game. There's nothing really you can do about it. I'm gonna block him this time. He gets free right here. Boom. Middle third cannot play the ball, and it's unfortunate for these guys. Now, if we flip the play, okay, it's the same thing. You're gonna run A on the streak. You're gonna run B on the streak. So A, B. The problem becomes right here is that if you're on the wide side of the field, you really don't want Y to cut in, okay? That's why, okay? Remember, short side of the field, you have the space. So what do? If you're gonna flip the play and run it on the wide side of the field, you're gonna go ahead and streak everybody, including A, except X. So B, Y, these guys both go on streaks if you're on the wide side of the field, and you just wait for him to clear that hook curl, which is going, well, that's actually, look at this right here, bro. Crazy. But that's why you want to run your running back as well, because if they run match, you'll have a dump off route to your running back. Just remember that. So I'll just put him on this out route, and then I'll go ahead and streak everybody. So it look like this. And if it's hook curls, then we come inside and it's money. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you want to attack cover 3. Now, I don't know, okay? I don't know, and we're going to test it here. Maybe Y on the, and B on the streak. Let's see if this works. I'm going to take A, put him on a streak. This is something that I used to use a lot, so it's a little glitchy setup, but I don't know if it's going to work. Let's just see. I guess it does work still. Damn, son. So you can even run that. Let's make sure. Let's do it a couple times. Hit a couple reps in before we call it. We're going to hitch, comeback route, streak, block the running back, streak A. Let's just see. Because I don't know. I can't really vouch for it yet, but it looks like it's working, son. Looks like it's working. What's happening is the hitch is forcing the cloud or whoever is playing in the flat position to respect him and stay there with him. And it happens more times than not. Do it again. Just to be sure. Yeah, he does. But man, my man came. I should have slid protect. I think I did slide protect his way. He still came in. But let's see an instant replay. What's happening here is, like I tell you guys, it's going to happen and it's going to work with the Trey Y flex formation. So this guy's going to keep him down more times than not. Okay, unless they're using zone drops and they obviously back up. But if they're not and they're running just cover 3, look how he's just stuck to this guy, and then you have this guy wide open, which I didn't have the time to throw. I'll do it one more time. We want to block the running back. We want to double team this guy. Streak, comeback route. So it looks like this, okay? Remember that. Again, you see how he'll snap, and then we have this guy right here. You see how he snapped to the Y route? He was going to back up into his clouds or his curl flats, whatever position he was going to play, but you'll see him going backwards, and then he snaps back, and that's what we do. We run a little glitchy setup. The streak is going to force the outside third to play. In most situations, some cover 3s, he will sit low, but your comeback route will still beat it because he'll come back underneath, and it's money every single time. So use that glitchy play. It'll probably be the title of this video, new glitchy play in Madden 24, but run what I'm telling you guys, and it's going to work phenomenal. Drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.